Hello student, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Manoj Sharma and today we will discuss about the whole number. So let's start. We have already discussed about this whole number in our previous lecture. So now what is the new here? First one we will see natural number. So what are the natural number? All the counting numbers such as 1, 2, 3 and so on. All the counting numbers means 1, 2, 3 and so on. These are all known as natural number. So if we see 123, it is a natural number. 341, it is a natural number. 556 is a natural number. 643 is a natural number. So these all are the natural number 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 1, 5, 5, 6 and 6, 4, 3. Now after this we will see the whole number. Whole number. So what are the whole numbers? Whole numbers are those numbers which start from the 0. Means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. See, this portion belongs to natural number. Natural number. This portion belongs to natural number. As we see that all the counting number from start from 1, 2, 3 and so on. And if we take one more digit, that is 0. One more digit, that is 0. So along with 0 all the natural number are known as whole number. Along with 0 all the natural numbers are known as whole number. So you can say that all the natural number are whole number. Point 1, all the natural numbers are whole numbers. But you can still say from this observation all the whole numbers are not natural numbers. Okay, all the natural numbers are whole numbers. That is clear. Why? Because of it contains all the element of natural number, but it will not contain all the elements of whole number because of this 0. This 0 is not available in natural number, but all the natural numbers start from 1, 2, 3 and so on. The whole number contains all the natural number. That's why it is called all the natural numbers are whole numbers and all the whole numbers are not natural number. Now we see some application of the whole number, or you can say you can use all the whole numbers in those procedures. Like first one is predecessors. Okay, so what is the predecessor? If you want to find out the predecessor of some number, you have to just decrease that number by 1. Like if you want to find out the predecessor of 5, so you just subtract 1. So 4 is the predecessor of 5. Okay, and now if you want to find out the predecessor of 351, so you just decrease by 1. 350. 350 is the predecessor of 351. Now successor, same as successor, but with a little bit different. What is that? If you want to find out the successor of this 5, then you have to add 1, so it will become 6. So 6 is the successor of 5, and 351 plus 1 is equals to 352. 352 is the successor of 351. So for the to find out the predecessor of some number, you have to subtract 1, and if you find out the successor of any number, then you have to add plus 1. Okay, so this one will be minus 1 and this one will be plus 1. Now we will see the operation of whole number on number line. So as we know that we have four basic operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So these all these are the four basic operation of mathematics: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So we will see through these all four basic function. In your syllabus only three are there: addition, subtraction, and multiplication. See, you have already seen, if you are doing 5 plus 3 it will become 8. This is subtraction. 5 minus 3 is equals to 2. This is subtraction. And 5 into 3 is equals to 15. 5 into 3 is equals to 15. This is multiplication. So these are the simple. But what will we do if we are performing this operation on a number line? Like 5 plus 3, 5 minus 3, and 5 into 3. What will happen when we will do all this variation, all this function, all this operation on a number line? So this is our question. So first of all we will see addition. So first of all we will see addition on a number line. Remember one thing, we have taken example 5 plus 3 is equals to 8. Okay, when 3 is added to 5, we can read this operation in words: 3 is added to 5. Okay, 3 is added to 5. If you want to read this operation in words, it will be read like that: 3 is added to 5. 3 is added to 5. So you have to add 3 in 5. Okay, not 5 in 3. There is a difference. So you have to be very careful about this. And do not skip the video, watch full video, otherwise you will be confused. Okay, so do not skip the video. Okay, so on number line, how will we represent this operation? See, here is a line. It is a number line. In number line, in the middle one, in the mid part, there is a 0, and on the right hand side, and here is left hand side. Okay, so in middle 0 on number line, at the right side right hand, and here is left hand. On the right hand side all the positive values are there: 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. You can increase this line and values also: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and to the infinite. Okay, and now in the left hand side all the negative values. See, negative values, and right hand side all the positive values. Okay, so on the number line, at the left hand side of the 0 you have to put all the positive values, and all the negative values will come on the left hand side of this 0. Okay, now how will we do that? See, if you are taking any positive value, you have to go right hand side. and if you are taking any negative value, you have to go left hand side. So whenever we have to apply a positive value, we will go on number line right hand side. For positive values, we will move to right hand side. Okay, and for negative values, we will move to left hand side. Okay, for the number line, there is a if you want to represent any operation on number line, you have to follow these two tips. You can say this as an instruction. For positive value, you have to move to right hand side, and for the negative values, you have to move to the left hand side. Now we will understand through some example how can we represent this the whole function on number line. Okay, so remember these 2 points: positive values move to right hand side and negative values move to left hand side. If there is any confusion on right and left, which one is right side and which one is left side, you can see this one, 0 is in middle. In the if you are taking at the right hand side, your right hand, and here is your left hand. Okay, now we will understand through some example. So first of all, we will understand the previous example, that is 5 plus 3 is equals to 8. Okay, so all the values are positive. This one is positive, this one is positive, and this one is positive. All are the positive values. Positive values. Okay, all are the positive values. How can we perform this on number line? First of all, draw a line, and after that point a 0. Anywhere point a 0. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9, 10. There is no negative value, so we just erase this. Okay, now how can we represent this function 5 plus 3 is equals to 8 on number line? So first of all, we have to cover 5. So from 0 to 5, we just jump to 0 to 5, and after that 3 is added to 5. 3 is added to 5. So if we add 3, means 3 places, So after this 5, we have to count 3 places: 1, 2, and 3. 3 spaces: 1 space, 2 space, 3 space. So we just got on 8. So 0 to 5, and then 5 plus 3 means 3 spaces on the number line. So you will get this 8. So from this number line, we get the result 5 plus 3 is equals to 8. Okay, 5 plus 3 is equals to 8. First of all, we have to jump to 5. After that, according to 3, we have to add 3 places: 1 place, 2 place, and 3 place. We will get the answer 8. So 5 plus 3 is equals to 8. That is our answer. We will understand another one example. See, as like any number, you can take anything. See, 6 plus 7. How can we show this one on number line? We know that 6 plus 7 is equals to 13, but on the number line, from the number line, how can we obtain the result? See, both are the positive values, so we can ignore the negative portion, right, left hand side. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. Okay, so as previously we have done, first of all 6. So from 0 to 6 we just jump 0 to 6. After that 7 places after 6. So 1 place, 2 place, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we just jump to 7. What we get? 13. So 6 plus 7 is equals to 13. This is our representation of this operation 6 plus 7 to find the value of this operation on number line. So 6 plus 7 is equals to 13. One more example, after that we will discuss about the subtraction. And once again, if you have any problem, then let me know on the comment section, which is down below, below the YouTube video at the last. Okay, so don't forget, and also don't forget to subscribe our channel, like our video. If you find any improvisation in the whole video, then you can comment. Okay, now once again we can take 11 plus 6. Okay, 11 plus 6. Draw a number line. Place 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, first of all we have to jump to 11. So this is our 11. After that 6 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 11 plus 6 is equals to 17. So this is our representation on number line. Okay, now we will see subtraction. See, subtraction. See, previously we have discussed 11 plus 6 is equals to 17. What will happen if we change this plus sign from the negative sign? 11 minus 6 is equals to 5. Okay, 11 minus 6 is equals to 5. So how can we perform this operation on a number line? No need to worry. There is nothing you have to worry about. Okay, remember this. 11 is your positive value. Okay, and 6 is your negative value. How can we say that this one is positive value, this one is a negative value? If there, see, each and every digit has its own sign on the left hand side of it. As like if we are saying this 5, so this one is plus 5. Why? Because of if there is no sign at all, then on the left hand side there is a plus. Okay, so it can be treated as plus 5. So normally this sign is just ignored. That's why. So if there is a digit with no sign, there is a plus sign. Okay, this one is minus 6. See, minus is placed at the left hand side of a digit. Okay, left hand side of a digit. If this one is plus 7, you can say this. If you want to perform or show this sign, then that will be at the left hand side. So these all are the positive value. Plus 16, plus 18, plus 19, plus 20, and these all are the negative values. Minus 16, minus 18, minus 19, minus 20. So all the digits having negative sign are the negative values, and all the digits having positive sign are the positive value. So 11 is positive value and 6 is negative value. As we have discussed already, there is an instruction on number line. If you have positive value, then you have to move right hand side, and if you have negative value, then you have to move left hand side. Okay, so let's see how can we perform this on number line. First of all, you have to draw a number line. Okay, place 0 in middle. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. 1 2 3 4. There is no limit of this number line. You can increase it or decrease it. That is per question, for as per your convenience. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, and left hand side -1 -2 -3 -4. Okay, so first of all we have positive value. So this one is 11 or this one is 6. So first of all, from 0 we have to jump for 11. So we have just jumped to right hand side, not the left hand side. Why? Because of this is a positive value. So we have to jump to 11 on the right hand side. So we just move to right for 11. After that we have to see subtract 6. Subtract 6. So we have to move 6 places at left hand side from this point. From this point we will never leave any other point. Okay, so from 11 we will move to 6 places at the left hand side. From here 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So we just reach at 5. See, right movement and left movement. So what will we get as a result? That is 5. Okay, 11 minus 6 is equals to 5. So this is the representation of subtraction on a number line. First of all we will jump to 11 and after that come to 5. For the positive value we will move right hand side on the number line, and for negative values we will move at the left hand side. See, whatever is the order is here, you have to follow the same. What will happen if we will change the order? See, 11 minus 6 is equals to 5. 11 minus 6 is equals to 5. We will keep this number line for our next example. What will happen if minus 6 plus 11? What will be the result of that? Minus 6 plus 11. So we can easily find from this number line. See, first of all we have to perform this minus 6. So we will take this 0, okay, and jump to minus 6. So we will increase this number line, minus 5 and minus 6. So we just jump to left hand side. We just jump to left hand side. It will become minus 6. After that we have to add 11. We have to add 11. So for positive values we will move to the right hand side. How many places? 11 places. So see, we are here. So 1 place, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So from 6 we just move to right hand side and we will get our answer. Okay, it is become 5. So minus 6 plus 11 is equals to 5. So this is the total operation for subtraction on number line. If there is any confusion, then let me know. Okay, now we will move to multiplication. we will move to multiplication, same as we have performed on number line addition and subtraction. In the same way we will perform multiplication on number line. Okay, multiplication. See, 2 into 5. First of all, try to read this operation. Okay, try to read this operation. See, this one is the sign of multiplication. So 2 is multiplied how many times? 5 times. 2 is multiplied how many times? 5 times. So if we are calculating 2 at 5 times, then we will get 10. Or we can see 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. So this is, you can say, this is a shortcut method of adding a number with different number of time. Okay, so 2 into 5 is equals to 10. Now how can we perform this operation on a number line? See, both are the positive value. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and after that 10. So first of all we have to cover this 2. See, 2 is multiplied with 5, means 2 will jump how many times? 5 times. How many times? 5 times. 2 will jump on number line how many times? 5 times. So what will we get as a result? So 0 to 2, that is first time, again 1, 2, again, and again. See, this is the multiplication of 2 multiplied with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5 times, and this is the, see, every gap is of 2. Every gap is of 2. So 2 is repeating itself how many times? 5 times. So 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 times. So what will we get as a result? That is 10. So 2 into 5 is equals to 10. Now if you want to perform any other question, see, with negative number, -5 multiplied with 2. Okay, -5 is multiplied with 2. So see, there is this -5 will jump 2 times. So in both the time it will jump with -5. So we will move in the left hand side. Okay, we will move in the left hand side. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10. Okay, first of all we will jump from 0 to -5. Okay, to the left hand side. After that, how many times this -5 will jump? 2 times. So this one is -5 and this one is, once again, first jump and second jump. What will we get? -10. So it will become -10. This is your answer. So you can see that you can perform all three operation, addition, subtraction and multiplication on number line. If you have problem find out the answer of any question, then you can easily solve on number line and find out the answer. But remember, all the negative values will go left hand side and all the positive values will go right hand side. Then you will never do any kind of mistake on your answer, in your answer. Okay, so So I will give you some questions in the download link in the at the description box section. Okay, you just download from there all the question and do the exercise. Okay, if you have any problem, then let me know. Thanks for watching.